Good evening YouTube, and welcome back to GSP Sea Fishing as I struggle over the shingle with Phil. Hello Phil.
Hello Phil.
Hello Phil. We are here at Galloways. Galloways is a mark that's just west of Dungeness, around the point. So it's sort of between Dungeness and Canberra, and it's only accessible when there's no firing on the firing range. So if you're looking to come here, always check out the lid range firing times, and if there's no firing, you can get down here on the beach. And I find this to be quite a good venue at low tide for bass. People fish it at night as well. It's a good venue for a lot of different species, but we are here for the bass. We are about an hour and a half before low, so we're going to do about a 3-hour session, hopefully get into some fish. The sea looks lovely. There it is. I would prefer a little bit more of a onshore breeze, but can't have everything. It's a good sized tide, so we're gonna live with it and get fishing. So let's get set up, get down there, show you what we're doing, try and find some bass. Now we've decided to pitch up here. We've got a bit of a dry spot, water all around us. There's a lot of water here, comes back down out of the shingle, filters all the way back down as the tide is dropping, and then here in front of me you get all these gullies like this on a big tide. On a smaller tide, the sea doesn't come out this far, it doesn't drop, the tide just doesn't drop, you'll be at the bottom of the shingle bank. But on a big tide, coefficient today of nearly 100 or around that mark, I think, you're going to get all these gullies and sandbars exposed. So I'm just seeing what these are like depth wise, because later on we're going to have to start working our way back through these, and we don't want to get cut off. But it's looking good. Got a nice sandbar here. We're going to get set up now then. We're going to leave our stuff back there actually, and we're going to set up our tripods here, so let's do that. Right, take these 2 rods down there. Right, Phil, you want to have your tripod up as high as you can get it? Yeah. Yeah, so you want these rods up as high as you can, yeah, so that these baits are flapping around in this surf. I'm gonna put squid out on one, and then worm and squid head on the other on a long range rig.
See, I was going to use that double.
We'll use, yeah, do that then.
One with worm and one with squid.
I would do 2 worms, 2 worm on a worm on each, yeah, tip with squid on both. The only thing is, because there's not much water movement, and it depends, that's a shot bolt one, isn't it? Yeah. Shot bolt rig, that's going to have short snoods, so it might not have the movement, you may not get as many bass. If they're here, if I start getting them on the long range, yeah, I'll give you a long range rig.
Yeah, I'd try that one out first.
Yeah, try yours out first, yeah. So the 2 rigs that I have picked out of my bag and my rig wallet are 2 rigs designed to give me a bit of movement on the bait in this surf. There's a bit of bait elastic on there, down there. Now, I want to present a squid bait, a whole squid bait out there, and my choices for that would have been a pulley dropper or a pulley rig. Pulley rig holds the bait up a little bit higher because the line will attach to this pulley bead, and when it's gripped in the ground, there's a little bit more movement than a bait on the floor. So I've gone with a pulley rig for the squid, and then I'm going to put some fresh blacks out and I'm putting them on a long range rig. And the long range rig, if I can untangle it, is basically a one hook rig with a long snood, a bit like a paternoster. Here it is there. Well, I thought it was. There it goes. Come on. And there it is like that. Hook dangling there, that'll clip in. Nice bit of worm and squid on there. Should be getting bass. Let's get them on now, get them baited up. So Phil is here baiting up his, he's got a 2-hook sort of flapper rig, like one up, one down, I don't know what, but just put a worm on that. It's got nice long snoods on it, so that should give a lot of movement to his bait. It's got squid on the bottom, worm on the top. Now I will say, Phil, a lot of times I go fishing in hope.
Is that right?
Today, I'm fishing more in anticipation. It's looking good. Get us a bass, mate, come on. Are you putting that out now, are you?
Oh, dog fish.
Right, you want to go just, I would go just behind where they're starting to break.
Yeah.
So about,
I'll wander out a little bit.
Wander out a little bit, flick it out. You're looking at about 70 yards, 60 yards, mate.
Usually cast over me, don't you?
Oh, I usually, yeah, I'm a wafty caster, ain't I? We'll follow Phil out. I don't like the look of that clouds that's coming over. We may get wet. But pressure change may bring the fish on. Alright, this is good enough. And then a nice overhead thump just to get him out there. That is perfect. Well done, mate. What's your rod? Right, let me get my baits out, as everyone else is. One worm. Two worms. What size is that? We want one more now, I think. Nice. That will do there, lovely. Go, get this on. The stop down. Now I'm going to put a squid head on that and then get it cast out. Good back. What's that, mate? No, I've got one, mate. That's fine. That's what I put on a squid head. All good. There's my bait. That is what I'm going with. Phil's got a squid head. He discards his. I use mine. Squid head, worm. We'll clip that up and get that out. Right, so that rod is out. I'm now putting a whole squid there onto this pulley rig. First thing I want to do is take those two long tentacles off because they will cause tangles. Then wrap around your rig body line and then wrap your whole trace up. So take them off. So you've just got the head like so and the body. Then all I tend to do, I don't go threading my line through, take the bottom hook on the top of the squid next to the head. I go through the body towards the head and then I come out basically where the mouth part is, like so. So the hook is by the head, just there. Now I'm going to bait elastic all that on. Now I'm starting to bait elastic this up, and what I've done is I've folded the squid body over to cover the hook shank. Now I'm going to bait elastic that around it all the way up. as I get to the top, the sliding hook can come in the opposite way. Always a little bit more elastic around where the eyes of the hooks are. They hold the hooks in place better. There we go. Got a lovely squid bait there. That can clip up. I'm going to go a bit closer with this, to be honest. And any bass, a couple of pound or more, will scoff that up. Right. Let's get this squid out. I'm not going far with this squid. This squid is going to sit in close, I think. I just want to see what this water's doing. I think in front of me here, yeah, there, that's where I want to go. There is good. Slow it down. Oh, I'm just a bit there, that's where I want it. Come on. I have got tiddly rattles on the worm. Very small. Oh there, look. What's that? 1, 2, 5 herons. Bite, bite, bite. Come on, Phil. Yeah? Don't tell me you missed it. Yeah, eh? Oh, Phil could have a fish here. I haven't, so I'm going to put my rod down. Let's see if Phil's got a nice bass. Yeah? You might have a bass, mate. Oh, he's got something. Right, so let's... Come on, mate. Come down to the water. Oh, you could have the first fish here, mate. It's gone light. They do sometimes go light though, mate, if it's a bass, and then it'll start fighting as you get it in shallow. A little bit of weed, we're not worried about that. Where are you? Have you got a fish? You have, haven't you? It looks like an eel. Does look like an eel. A fish is a fish though, mate. There we go, mate. Oh, and he's made a lovely mess of your rig. The face of an eel catcher. Well done, mate. It's all right. It's a fish. I'll leave you to unhook that, mate. No worries. Do you want to hold it up for the camera?
No, I'm alright.
Come on, hold it up on the line. You've got to show it off.
Yeah, but look at the mess it's made.
It has made a mess, it really has. There it is. Easy to unhook, but he has tangled you right up. There are, mate. I'll pass him to you. Thanks. Good luck. I'm going to rebait. Well, the tide is turning. I think it's just starting to push now. Nothing but an eel for Phil. I am hopeful, although it is a full moon, which I don't like. Don't like fishing full moon. I'm getting little rattles. I had little rattles. My bait was stripped. It's back in a lot closer now, so let's see what happens. Well, Phil was just reeling in. Didn't think he had a fish. He goes, oh, I had a tappy bite. I said, oh, that's whiting. And look, he's got a whiting. Now, the reason we are fishing low is because I don't want to fish up to height with the hordes of whiting that will come in tonight on a full moon. So we're going to do maybe an hour or more, but if these whiting become pesky, bit pesky, we probably finish a bit earlier. Don't know how you've caught that. You've lassoed it.
Yeah.
Oh well, mate, you have avoided a blank. Twice. Well done, mate. Oh, and there it goes. Well, there it lays. You need to start getting back, I think.
I can go that way.
He's going to go. Look, he's sitting upright. Go on. Come on, mate. Go on, here you go. He's gone. Well done, Phil. Well, that red dot in the distance is the moon coming up. The full moon, bright red, blood red moon. Stunning. So I am getting bites on the worm, but unfortunately I think it's whiting already. I'd rather save my bait than waste it on whiting. When they're tiddly ones like this, I don't mind when we're getting good sized ones and I can keep them. This tide has probably risen, I'd say 10 inches to a foot in about 25 minutes. So it's coming in very quick. Right, have I got something on here? I wonder. Oh, have I got a fish? Don't think so. Well, I might have. I think I might have a whiting. Have I saved a blank? Oh, it's coming through the shallow there. Have I? Yeah, have I? I don't know if I have or not. I don't think I have. I don't really want one, to be perfectly honest. Well, I don't want a whiting, but whiting saves a blank, I suppose. If I've got one, that is. Where is it? I don't think I have. No, it's a lump of weed, mate. Lump of weed. Oh no, yes I have. Oh, I've saved a blank. Oh, I can sleep easy tonight. I've saved a blank. Not what I wanted at all. But, like I just said, saved a blank. Tiny little whiting. There he is. Oh, pretty little fish. I mean, it'd be lovely if they were all a pound. I'd come whiting bashing all the time. This one can go back though.
Can we look down very slow and then it snap?
Oh, slack liner. Slack liner, mate. Don't feel like you got anything though. Have you caught my line? No, but you've caught someone's line, not mine, mate. You've caught someone's line. Let's see if we can get this in, mate. No, this is actual line. Let's see if we can get this line in. Come on. It's coming, slowly. Oh, went. That's red line, mate. Yours isn't red, is it?
No.
So we're back again, mate. Well, no, 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 no. I'm not wasting very expensive worms. Yeah, it was expensive. Over the odds. I'm not wasting it on whiting. We were only going to fish over the low anyway. We're going to do sort of 3 and a bit hours. So we're only about a half hour short of it. But the whiting have come in, and whatever we put out, the whiting is ripping apart. So we are packing up and we're calling it a day. I am due a good session. I just can't seem to find fish at the moment. Anyway, till next time, tight lines.